The girl is a very beautiful girl in high school, but she has the most scattered hair in school. She sees herself as ugly and wishes she would be able to afford a perm to make her hair straight. Her name is Sari. Her parents are poor and they treat her sister very special because she has the best grades in her school. She has a group of 4 friends. They are 3 girls and a very funny boy. On their way to school, the most handsome boy in school smiled and waved at her. She immediately froze up and blushed hard because she has a crush on him. They had met at the ocean before and that was where the crush started. His name is Kim Yun, and he is part of the top 100 in the school, therefore he can get access to the self-study library at school. That's where the most romantic stories begin. That afternoon, Sari tried to buy a drink for Kim Yun and the seller told her that 5 girls already bought for him and she needs to find a better way to get his attention. She took the advice and went out sad. The next day when she went to swim, she saw a book and bag and thought it was for her crush. She put her name tag trying to be cute and went off to swim. When the owner came, he was surprised and mistakenly fell into the ocean, but luckily Sari was there to save him from drowning and warned him not to near the sea if he cannot swim. The boy was later transferred to the same school as Sari and her class. He came with a walking aid cause he broke his leg and he made eye contact with Sari. After class, Sari went to meet him and asked if the injury was from the drowning accident and he said yes. On their way home, they saw him limping and carrying his bag under the rain and quickly helped him with his bag. They took him as their friend and started to eat with him. After the meal, he took them out for ice cream. While they were out, Sari forgot that she pinned her name tag on Yun Soek, the new kid. He wanted to give her but they said it might be with someone in love with her and he quickly hit it back. While they were talking, her crush played a football and it hit her on the head. As soon as she saw that it was him, she started smiling and blushing. He immediately apologized and ran back to the game. As he ran away they were so happy because they think he might be giving signs. When they went back to class, Sari found her classmate Flintstone with a very straight hair unlike before and she was very surprised. She asked for the secret and she told Burr it was a magic straight perm but it cost a lot. She went to the saloon to make more inquiries about the procedure and immediately started bringing out her savings for it, but it was barely enough. She later found out that the owner of the saloon is the mother of Yun Soek and became more closer to him. She told his mother of how she saved him from drowning, abs that they are best friends at school. Because of this his mother promised to do the hair straightening for free and in return she will take care of Yun. The next morning, she hurriedly left home to help Yun Soek walk to school and also go back home. On their way home, rain started falling heavily and they had to wait somewhere till the rain stopped. Sari took him to a hidden store her father owns and gave him a shirt to change into. She introduced him to several books and told him to come over and read any time he wants. She even gave him the passcode for the lock and wrote it on his arm before he goes home. In her plan to get her crush, Sari makes her friends create a huge bowl of love to give Kim Yun. After that, she went to meet the most brilliant student and asked him to switch spot with her so she would be able to confess her live for him. He rejects the offer and angrily tells her that she is not good enough to date Kim Yun because he's not that desperate. This breaks her spirit and she went home sad and crying. On the day of the mock exam, the last person to enter was Yun Soek and he was the first person to finish. He went to the storage room to read and Sari met him there. She was worried about her love life and promised that immediately she gets a straight hair she would ask him out. He surprised her with a full bowl of the love even though he didn't understand the importance of it. She told him that even if it does not work they have created memories from the time spent in doing it. In return she gifted him a book and told him to write his lines with it. The next morning Yun Soek became whole and he could walk by himself. Seeing this, Sari was so happy for him and became even happier when his mother said she can get a free perm for her hard work. When they got to school, they found that Yun Soek came up as the best student in the campus, earning him the slot he wanted to give Sari, the private study room. Unfortunately, Kim Yun did not make the list and this made Sari sad. She blamed Yun Soek and went home angry. She started planning on the next way to confess her love for Kim Yun. At the school game, she reluctantly agreed to play with Yun Soek while her whole mind was with Kim Yun. They played a very competitive game until Sari sacrificed herself for Kim Yun to win against them. This annoyed Yun Soek so bad, because he worked hard for them to win. That night Kim Yun called her to thank her for helping him and asked if Ahe was feeling pain. The next day at the shop, Sari went to get her magic perm but the woman was currently busy with another customer. She assigned Yun Soek to wash her hair. He was shy at first but he did it badly. He loves her natural hair and doesn't want her to change it for any reason. His mother had to remake it and it came out perfect. Everyone loved it at the school trip. As soon as they got there, the friends started planning how to propose. They hid the love bowl at the seat of Kim Yun and made a beautiful garden in the woods. This set everything for the big plan, But when they met at the garden she just could not ask him out anymore. She told him how she always had a crush on him, but at that point she can only think of someone else. They both left the garden with a heavy heart. While was very angry, he thought he had lost someone he loved and didn't want to talk to her again. After the school trip, Yoon Soek met with her at the store they usually read together. It was there she told him that Ye didn't date Kim Abed. When he asked why, she said it was so that she could focus on the upcoming exams. She asked him to buy her a giant snack as a good luck charm for the exams. The next day at school, Sari saw Yoon Soek and Flintstone talking and it made her jealous. When they met at night, he gave her the giant snack and she was very surprised. She asked him why he was talking with Flintstone the other day and he told her she was just a friend. The next morning, Sari woke up for the final exams and was very happy to crush it. Her father was ill and could not take her to the exam premises, but her mother took Sari's sister for her own. On her way to the hall, a teddy bear met her and gave her a gift. The exam was good for her and she was happy about it. After school she and Yoon Soek walked for a long time. They went to the ocean where they first met and he told her why she met him there that day. He said he was prepared to commit suicide and wanted the waves to take him away, but he saw her swimming. Abed admired how she was having fun. Right there he proposed his love for her and she loved it. He walked her to her house and kissed her before leaving. When Sari got in, she jumped on the bed and screamed because she loved it, while Yoon Soek went home smiling. That night, Yoon Soek's mother planned to take a trip to the major city and left him alone. Meanwhile, Sari and her friends are planning a surprise for him at the beach. They had everything set up and at the moment Yoon Soek got a call, his whole mood changed. He became sad because they told him his mom was in the hospital and he needed to visit her at the city immediately. When he got to the city he met his father at the hospital. His father had beat his mother badly till she was hospitalized. He is an abusive man and that was why they didn't live together. His father asked them to move in with him because he needs to watch over Yoon Soek better and train him well. Due to the several calls that Sari has been trying to make to reach out to Yoon Soek, she finally decided to go there herself and meet him at the hospital. On getting there, she saw and heard Yoon Soek explaining the problem and also crying that he doesn't want to leave, but told his mother that they need to leave the country because of his father's behavior and felt very remorse about it. She didn't allow him know she was there and on her way out she sent him 2 messages. In the first one she cried that she misses him and really loves him too, and in the second one she tells him that she is not interested in him as a lover but just a friend and wants them to keep it that way. She did this to make him more comfortable with leaving. When she got home, she found a book of memories created by Yoon Soek. It contained pictures and writings of the several things they have done together. This made her very emotional and shed tears as she remembers all the time they had spent together. After a while, her friends set up a blind date for her and she almost disappointed, but at the moment she was about to leave Yoon Soek came out and she happily hugged him in tears and confessed her love for him. He surprised her with a bowl of love and her friends jumped out of their hiding spot.